Thank you so much for all your support and coming here tonight. It's a big honor for me to partner with Christina to put the show together for you and reach each one of you tonight to the fashion show, a different way to reach you tonight to help those in need.
Thank you, Airam. Can you tell us a little bit about the foundation? How long has it been around for, that sort of thing?
Sure. The foundation started in 1992 after my family left Brazil, Maceió, in the northeast of Brazil, because my sister was diagnosed with leukemia. She was 11 years old. The doctor gave her 3 months to live. My parents did not accept that, and they decided to travel throughout Brazil and find the best place to find her the best treatment possible. And they found out that only a bone marrow transplant could save her life, and her best chance would be me or my brother. Unfortunately, my brother and I was not a match. There was a 25% chance. So my family decided to sell everything we had in Brazil and find the best hospital they could find in the world and the best doctor to try to save her life. And when they found out that Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center here in New York was the best hospital in 1989 and had one of the best doctors starting to do bone marrow transplant. And we sold everything that we came to New York. Unfortunately, when she arrived here, they also told us that she had leukemia, only a bone marrow transplant could save her life, and my brother and I was not a match. And they searched the National Marrow Donor Program, the bone marrow registry here in the United States, where there were about 89,000 donors. But unfortunately, all those 89,000 donors were mostly Caucasians, and she could not find a match. So they told us that her best match would be Latinos, Brazilians, because of genetic background. And my family started to do bone marrow drives throughout the United States and registering thousands of people willing to donate bone marrow. Unfortunately, after 2 years of recruiting thousands of donors, she did not find a match and she passed away. However, when she was being treated, even though she was only 11, 12 years old, she said when she was cured, she wants to start a foundation to help all those kids she was looking around in the hospital suffering with needles and medications and chemo and losing their hairs. And she wants to start a foundation to save their lives. So after she passed away, my family decided to, following her wishes, to start a foundation. Because also many of the donors we recruited to see if it was a match to her ended up being a match to other patients. So the foundation started in 1992, and today we are the largest recruitment center for the Be the Match Registry, the National Marrow Donor Program. So last year alone, out of the 75 blood centers and centers throughout the United States, we recruited 40,000 new donors, the highest number for all the other centers in the country. And not only that, 30 people that we recruited ended up being a match to other patients. So we came to this country trying to find one donor for my sister, and 30 people only last year donated to save someone's life, the person that we're looking for my sister. And that's was only possible because people like you, okay, we came here for the best doctor, the best hospital, but we were looking for someone, which could be one of you here, for many patients who are waiting. And it's my great privilege and honor to invite this couple over here. They are 2 years old in Newark who is suffering now with leukemia. And they reach out to us, and we have done dozens of drives to try to find a match. They were shocked when the doctors told them that her daughter, who's only 2 years old, were going to go through a 2 years treatment of high dose of chemo to be able to try to kill the cancer cells. So I wanted to thank them, and I want to tell you that it's not only me, it's not the foundation, but everyone here tonight will save your daughter's life. We'll do whatever we can. Maybe her match could be in this room tonight because we don't know. So thank you for coming here tonight, and that's one of them. So I want to applause to them because they're fighting. And before I finish the story of the foundation, I just also want to recognize other individuals here, not specific individuals, but we have people here who already donated bone marrow. I want to say hello to Patricia. She's Brazilian from Connecticut, who actually, she was a match to a patient. And she said, yes, I'm going to go through this process, and I'm going to donate my bone marrow because I want to save someone's life. So it's that simple. And this year we have a very stretched goal. We want to bring 50,000 people to join this registry because there's 50,000 hopes that we are going to bring. That's why we are here tonight, it's high hope. Now, who here is after listening to this music, looking for this beautiful woman, don't you want to leave? Okay, people want to leave, kids want to leave, so if many of those people depend on us. Leah could not be here tonight, as thousands of people could not be here tonight. Let's just think a little bit. It's $1, $2 your donation. It costs $100 to add one person to the registry. And at our drives, we don't ask 1 cent. We cover for the entire cost together with funds that we receive. You can ask any family, we have never charged 1 cent. It's mostly because of donation like yours, who help us reach 50,000 people at $100 each, and government funding that we receive as well. So we have very limited to reach 29,000 this year. We have funds to reach 29,000 people, but we want to reach 50,000. So thank you so much for your help. And I'll be happy to answer any question. Now I'll be outside later, and I'll be showing a video. Are we ready for the video?
I think we're ready.
It's a very short video that tells the story about the foundation.
A Brazilian girl who loved to dance. A child that taught everyone around her how to fight for life. The 13-year-old named Icla inspired the creation and gave name to the Icla da Silva Foundation, an organization that helps those in need of bone marrow transplants. Icla was a healthy child, like most, until complaints of pain in her legs led to a shocking diagnosis: leukemia. The only hope was to find a matching marrow donor outside her family. But that was impossible in Brazil, since the country didn't have a national donor registry then. So in 1989, the Da Silva family moved to New York City and started holding marrow drives within the Brazilian community. Friends and family frantically searched for a compatible donor, someone that would give Icla a second chance in life. After 2 years battling leukemia, she passed away. But Icla left behind a note. Dear Mom, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I want you to help all of my friends. That was her final wish. So in 1992, 1 year after Icla's death, her family created the Icla da Silva Foundation. Almost 2 decades later, it has grown to be the largest recruitment center for the National Marrow Registry in all of the US. In 2009 alone, it held more than 1,700 marrow drives. More than 38,000 donors were recruited. It's like finding 100 people a day committed to save a life. Throughout the long periods of medical treatment, the Icla da Silva Foundation gives the families emotional, logistical, and financial support.
La Fundación Icla da Silva.
The Icla da Silva Foundation is like Santiago's parents. Sometimes not even close relatives care about him as much as the foundation. Not everyone does it.
Eso no lo hace todo el mundo.
With each and every person that joins the registry, the foundation can bring hope to thousands of families in the US and all around the world. Every single day, over 6,000 people search the registry for a matching donor. Someone like opera singer Carla Maxim, who donated her time and cells to save the life of a complete stranger.
But I will always know that I got to save someone's life. It doesn't make me feel proud of myself, it just makes me feel really lucky. You know, 6 years later, she's still alive, and that's the best gift that I could ever get.
As a donor management center, the Icla da Silva Foundation works with transplant centers to make sure every matching donor receives assistance and guidance throughout the whole process. Your support is vital to the work of the Icla da Silva Foundation. Only together we can keep saving the lives of children and adults that need bone marrow transplants to survive.
Thank you for playing the video. It's really touching. You know, as a physician myself, I can really say that it's, you know, you just never know how far what anything you think, you say, you do today can affect the lives of millions.
Thank you so much. And as you saw on the video, it's very simple to register. It's just a Q-tip passing through your cheek and completing a form. That puts you in a national registry until you are 61 years old. I joined 18 years ago. I have not met anyone, but I'm available for anyone, any patient, whoever needs in the United States and anywhere in the world. I also want to say that the last videos about a man hugging a little girl, that little girl was in Brazil suffering with leukemia for many years. This man joined with us in Boston, donated bone marrow to her without knowing, and that was the first time they met here in New York at our event, and they had never met anyone before. Before I sit down again, I just wanted to say thank you to all of you, each one of you, for being here tonight. I want to make sure that you understand that all of you is part of the foundation now, and you can save someone's life. I just want to recognize some individuals who have made this event possible, and without them, I could not reach you and pass on this information to you, and I ask you to pass that information on to other individuals. First, I'd like to invite top model, Brazilian top model Camila Brandt, to receive this recognition for coming straight from Brazil to be here tonight with us. Thank you so much, Camila, for coming from Brazil to participate in this special event with us. It's an honor to have you here with us tonight. Thank you. I also wanted to thank Dr. Jason for being here from California to be here with us tonight, showing his support to what we do as you are here as well. Thank you so much, Jason. I would like also to recognize Dr. Robert Ray for coming straight from Los Angeles to be here with us tonight and provide support to the organization. So much. Please, Christina Madrona, for putting this entire show, beautiful show together.
Beautiful show. Beautiful dress, by the way.
Thank you so much for giving opportunity to all those designers also to present their work here and sharing all the experience to also help us with our cause. And of course, for putting all this show together, we cannot leave the last, not last for best, all the greats, I don't know what to say, by Caio Castro. Thank you so much. I don't know, I mean, they have worked so hard to put this together. I have tried to help the best way I could, and I want each one of you to really congratulate them, because it's a lot of work, and I cannot say how honored I am to be there are thousands of other organizations doing great work throughout the world, for them to choose the Icla da Silva Foundation to be as the cause for tonight and share our mission with you guys. So thank you so much for coming here again, and thank you so much all of you for all your support.
Thank you.